Hey everyone, I'm Jenny Daco. So I just want to give you guys a little update. I have decided to formally have a nice little backdrop behind me now that I can finally make some room to content create more for you guys. Yeah, so maybe the newer try on videos will probably be shot like this. I just have such a beautiful balcony and lighting since my unit faces the west, and right now it's kind of like partially cloudy, so I'm getting this beautiful diffused light. This is not one of my try-on videos, and I'm trying to duck the shadow of my my camera, but thankfully the diffused light is kind of taking care of that. Yeah, so basically I just wanted to share just something new. This is what I look like on the normal. Usually with my try-on videos I was just holding the mic in my hand, although it's not even fully charged, so I'm not gonna even talk into it because it's not even charged. I thought about faking it, but I just thought that was stupid, so no. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of share just, a little life update. It was actually, I got a backdrop from Amazon, and I didn't want to do just like a plain white backdrop. And I think also too, I kind of wanted to just utilize my space a little bit more. I have just bigger areas where I could put this thing. So it's actually a lot wider than I was expecting. So, and instead of doing like a white backdrop, I thought about doing just like kind of a sheer curtain. So I actually went to Ross, originally thinking maybe I should just get like a bed sheet or, something cute, but it turns out it wouldn't have been big or long enough. But then I thought, well, let me just check out the curtain section, and here you go. And I thought it's kind of nice. It's not fully white. It's not fully a color, kind of just sort of, the background is very messy. So I also wanted to like not show you how messy my place is. I just have a lot of little things here, so it's all hard to contain. So I thought these sheer curtains were super nice. I can kind of gather them more to make them more opaque, or spread them out to make them more transparent. But either way, I'm going to show more of my outfits from this angle because you can only get about maybe up to 3/4 of my body on my balcony, which is awesome, but I don't have enough room because I also have storage outside to contain all my things apparently. So yeah, so it's just a little life update. If you're laughing at the shirt, yes, it is a parody on Gap. I got this in the 90s when I was a teenage kid in the Philippines, when I took a trip there with my family. And how many years later, it actually still fits. So I'm very glad it does. So yeah, I would also like to take this opportunity to also, if you guys want to come over and shoot in my place, with all this beautiful light, and then also, shoot with me or be goofy with me. Now we finally have a space to do so. Finally, like I've been wondering for a while what to do, because like one side of my apartment has more room, but there's no light. So the only way is to just do it facing this way. And so if you have been in my apartment before and you know how tiny it is, this is actually literally a miracle. So I feel very like as if I'm Oprah right now. I'm going to like interview someone, which maybe you guys would want me to. I would love to interview my friends, of course, and just talk about anything, I do love sharing my jewelry, but I also want to share more part of my life with you guys as well. Even though that's kind of not necessarily in my wheelhouse, but I've been trying to overcome the idea and the fear of just sharing more about myself with everyone else. Because a lot of it too, it's just, a lot of my brand is about me. The artwork, the art that I create comes from me. And I think I need to share more of that with you guys. Yeah, that way you guys can get to know me aside from my work, even though you can kind of get to know me through my work. I mean, a lot of it is in there. But yeah, so anyone, my friends, you want to come over and just have a nice little chat in front of some beautiful lighting. Everything's so gorgeous, and the sun's coming up right now. Yeah, and you know, I'm always here in my pajamas, ready to talk. So anyways, that's just one little life change on my part. And that one thing I did realize is that I figured out why it was so hard for me to create content in the past. And it's not only my own journey of just sort of getting over the idea of being in front of the camera, because I'm not very this, you know, but I think I just had to get used to it. And I think I'm finally getting used to it. It just takes a minute, I guess. But also I found out that I can't, now you can see the shadow of the camera right now. It's okay. But I found out that I can't make new things, create content on those new things, and do that at the same time for whatever reason. So recently I haven't been making anything really new, only because I haven't felt super inspired, which is kind of like any artist. It's not on all the time, but when it's on, I start to become very prolific. So right now I just haven't, you know, I've had a lot of personal tragedy over these past maybe a few months, you know, some of you know. So it's been very hard emotionally to create, and I know that I need to do so, but I feel like I've been kind of funneling that energy towards making videos, you know, of my jewelry, of myself, you know, where I'm going, what I'm doing. Yeah, at least I'm still moving, creating, you know, doing things that I still enjoy or trying to enjoy, but also taking you guys along with me, I think is important as well. You know, just so that you guys can see what my life is like and what I'm really like behind all the whatever glamour or whatever feels glamorous, you know, like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm just some person that just goes out and does stuff, you know, but I think that's what you guys want to see. I think, you know, you guys let me know in the comments. But anyways, so I just wanted to share this with you. You guys are going to be seeing more of this kind of stuff, a lot more of my face. And yeah, whether I'm have makeup on, makeup off, this is how I am at home normally, but like I said, I'm normally in pajamas. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of how basically when people come over, this is how they see me all the time. So yeah, so anyways, just wanted to share that with you all, and I look forward to engaging with you guys more. And if you guys have any ideas of what you want to see from me, like, do you want Jenny to talk about a certain project or a certain piece, or why do I use this? You know, feel free to let me know in the comments. You know, I'm curious to see, like, what do you guys want to know other than what I've been sharing? I mean, I have like a list of like video ideas that I need to accomplish, but I really, you know, would love to know, like, what do you want? What do you guys want to know more? You know, like, I had a customer just ask me, like, what more like, what other music do I like other than this band? Like, what do I like? And I'm like, oh, I have to like write a whole list. I love music. So, you know, like things like that. Like, so even personally, if you guys want to ask me some questions, I have a lot of information to disseminate to all of you. And I love gathering information as well. So, yeah. So anyways, well, take care. And of course, you know, you can see me and all my jewelry on Instagram at Jenny Dayco, as well as on YouTube. I'm basically just Jenny Dayco everywhere. And then of course on my website at www.jennydayco.com. I don't know why I'm talking with my hands like this. Like, is it because I was a teacher or at one point, or am I trying to karate chop? Like, I can't even properly look at the camera because I'm still looking at myself. So anyways, do I think I'm, you know, Jet Li? Am I Jackie Chan? I don't know, but I love those two. So anyways, take care guys, and thanks for listening.